Okay, I have one solution that is renter friendly. If you need to hang towels, things in your bathroom or in your apartment, especially if you don't want to drill holes, I recommend getting these clear hooks. If you own caraway pots and pans, I do, they come with these hooks strong enough to hold the caraway lids because they are very heavy lid. I was actually recommended by the caraway team to get these on Amazon. Recently one broke and I'm going to replace this new one in there just so I could hang the extra towels.
Quisiera saber la última vez que pensaste en mí.
Oh, this is my cousin getting married in Minnesota. That's so cute. So I am going back to Minnesota in September for my cousin's wedding. This is so cute. I don't know what about drinking from a very thin walled glass like this just makes the experience, the drinking experience, a lot more special, fancier and better. But yeah, I'm just drinking a matcha latte that I made this morning with oat milk and a few tiny ice cubes. Today I am going to share with you how I do my makeup, a full routine. I don't do this routine every day, only on days when I want my makeup to last all day, especially only on the weekends. For weddings and events where I know I will be taking a lot of photos, I would add faux lashes, but the routines, the steps, the products stay pretty much the same. I'm very low maintenance when it comes to makeup. Once I find the products that are good and work for me, I am very loyal to the products and to the brand, and I will stick to them for years. So yeah, let's get ready. Let's start with the skin prep. I do believe that it is the most important step before any makeup routine. When I wake up in the morning, I don't wash my face with any face wash. I would just use water, wash my face really quickly, and then add a very light moisturizer. However, on days when I know I'm going to wear makeup, I reach for something a little bit heavier. I love this Bobbi Brown face base. It's been my favorite for years. I love the scent, I love the consistency, I love how well it applies to my skin, and it instantly makes my skin feel so hydrated. Hope you could see I'm going to take just pretty much that much. I have a mirror here so that I could see myself better. And of course, if there's sun outside, I always wear sunscreen. I have a variety of sunscreen products that I'm using and testing out, but I think today I'm going to use this Supergoop Glow Screen SPF 40. These are pretty much all of my brushes that I reach for so often. For primer and foundation, I am going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer. And for foundation, I am going to use the Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. And I have a light to medium skin tone with an olive undertone, so shade 6 matches me perfectly. And I'm going to use my Jones Road brush to apply my foundation. I basically just squirt a little bit of the product onto the brush and apply directly onto my face. I love this foundation because it is a light to medium buildable coverage. I don't like using a full coverage foundation on my skin, just because I prefer the skin-like, healthy, glowy look. And don't forget your neck. For concealers, I love these from NARS. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in shade Light 2.6 Cafe Con Leche. And this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 2.5 Cream Brulee. It's just like a pot, and you would just have to dig your finger into it and apply. I usually use this on top of any blemishes that I have on my cheek and my forehead. And then this is really good to apply at the corners of the eyes and to brighten up where I want to brighten on my face. Corner of the eye, the end of my eyes, just like this, around the nose like this, and then a little bit on the chin and my forehead. Okay, while waiting for this to set a little bit, I'm going to add primers onto my eyelids. I have a very oily eyelids, so I have to use primers on my eyelids, otherwise the eyeshadow would just smudge and melt. I'm gonna go in with the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, my favorite. Okay, and I'm almost out. Then we'll use my finger to blend in the primer. I'm gonna go in with this Sephora Milk Makeup Collab brush. Brushes are no longer available, but they are like my favorites, and I just love to use this to blend in the concealer. I think I'm gonna switch to my beauty blender just to blend it faster. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a huge jumbo one that I love having around because I go through one of this so quickly. I also have a tiny one. This is great for travel, but this is great to have around at home. I'm gonna basically invert it to get the product out onto the lid. I also have one of these triangle sponge that I got from Amazon. Right here, corner of my face. And I would track it down to my smile line. And again, use the sharp edge to bring the product like that. And then my forehead. Then I would do the same thing to the other side of my face. Can't forget the chin area. While waiting for this to bake, I am going to do my brows. This is the Anastasia Deep Brown Pomade in Ebony, and this is the Anastasia Brow Brush in number 12. I basically go in with a tiny amount of product and map out the shape of the brows. Extend the ends a little bit. Fill in any gaps with some vertical stroke like this. Everyone would say brows are supposed to be sisters, and that is the case for my brows as well. Because I think this brows has a little bit of a higher arch. I trim and tweeze my own brows at home, and I think that's fun. And if you haven't already done that yourself, I would highly recommend going to a brow specialist and get it done professionally once, so that they can kind of help you figure out the best shape for your face shape. You can just basically plug off any of the hairs that grow out after that. And in fact, I do have a tweezer and the brow scissors. This is to pluck the hair, and this is to kind of trim, because my hairs do kind of grow all over the place, and these are very helpful. Again, any brow products, Anastasia is the brand to go for. I'm gonna use the spoolie to brush up my brows, just to kind of like help blend all the lines. Next, I'm gonna show you this makeup trick that I do every time when I want my makeup to look full coverage. I would take a very flat-ended brush like this and pick up my concealer, basically clean up the brows. So yeah, I'm underlining the brow here and then blend it down. And if there's any mess on top, I would just do the same for the top. Before I gel my brows, I am going to brush off all of the powders on my face. This is the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel. I have this Muji container that I store some Q-tips and cotton swabs. I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. I love it when products that I use all the time comes in a huge packaging, and this is like a really big bronzer, which I love. It is a cream bronzer, so I would recommend using a brush that is slightly dense. I have this Sephora Pro Blush 93. It has this slightly angled tapered end like this. Just gonna quickly swirl it into the pan and applying it on the sides of my cheeks like this. Then on my temple, both sides, and along the jawline as well. Next, I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. In terms of eyeshadows, I love matte neutral shades. Currently loving the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. What it looks like. These are all the shades that I will reach for on the daily basis. And these are some of the brushes that I use to apply eyeshadow. This one is the Jones Road Eye Fluffy Brush. It's great to deposit shadows at a large amount. And then I have these brushes from Sigma and Morphe. Basically what you need is a small fluffy brush, a medium size and a large one, and then something that you could deposit eyeshadow. I am going with the biggest fluffy brush and pick up the lightest shade, something along this line here or here. Tap off the excess and apply the shadow over my lids. This acts as a base so that all the shadows could sit on top and blend in nicely. I'm going in with a medium-sized fluffy brush and pick up shades in the middle here. Let's go with this color. Tap off the excess, slide it over the lids, like right here where the eye socket is, and a little bit above it. I'm gonna take this Jones Road Eye Fluffy Brush to pick up this light brown shade, and I'm gonna apply it closer to my lash line. Just like that. I'm gonna go with the smallest fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M536. Pick up the same light brown shade and basically blend in. And then from here you can adjust, sit back and look at your face overall and see where you would want to add more eyeshadows or take away the eyeshadow. I'm gonna add a little bit at the outer edge here. Blend it in the outward motion. I want a little bit of red on my eyelids, so I'm gonna pick up this shade here in the corner and basically apply it on top. Just like so. I think it helps making the eyeshadow look more cohesive. Blend it together. Next, I'm gonna tightline my waterline upper and lower with this Huda Beauty Creamy Coal in Very Vanta Extreme Black. Tuck the eyelids like so and apply it onto the waterline. And then on the lower waterline as well. And I don't do it all the way because I find that it closes my eyes. So I only do it at the outer 1/3 of the eye. I'm gonna curl my lashes again very quickly with this Shiseido eyelash curler. So mascaras, I do have a few favorites. Currently loving the Jones Road mascara. It's black, it's bold, adds volume and holds my curves. It's very similar to the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, which is my favorite for years. I just am out of it currently. For the everyday, I reached for my Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, really good. And then the Benefit Fan Fest Mascara. These two, I am also almost out. On days when I want my lashes to be super waterproof, I reach for this Heroin Make. It's a Japanese mascara. I don't like waterproof mascara on me for some reason. Yes, it holds the curves the best. It makes my eyes very droopy. I feel tired and sleepy every time I wear this mascara. But yeah, it is a really good one if you're looking for something that holds the curves. Today I am going to go in with the Jones Road mascara. For blush, I am very into the layered blush look lately. I love layering something that is cool tone, powdery baby pink on top of something that is rosy mauve. I am using the Sephora / Milk Collection blush brush. It is no longer available, but I just cannot get rid of it. I reach for it all the time, every day. I just love the shape. How it's like slightly rounded at the edge. It's dense and it delivers the most perfect blush application. Whether you're using a powder, cream, or liquid blush, this brush is so good. I'm gonna go in with the Sisley blush first. Pick up whatever's on the pan, tap off the excess, and apply it right here on my cheeks. A little bit on my nose. And then I would track it up to my temple as well. Again, a little goes a long way. I hope that the camera picks up the color. Light is changing. I am gonna go in with this Dior blush. It's so gorgeous and pigmented. It's so pretty and subtle and I love it. A little bit more actually. I'm going to add another layer of bronzer because I love a bronze face. This Benefit Hoola bronzer. Remember our very big fluffy eye shadow brush. I'm gonna use that same brush to pick up some of the bronzer powder and contour the nose very lightly. The shadow right inside of the eyelids like this to kind of like connect. Don't forget to blend it very well. And then with the same bronzer powder, I'm gonna use the same Sephora brush. Basically add a little bit more color onto the cheeks. Right on top of the cream bronzer that we applied earlier. To the temple, hairline. Highlighter, I am going to use the Sephora Pro brush number 99. I think it's the Sculpting Blush and Rare Beauty highlighter. This is in the shade Enlightened. I happened to drop it one time and it broke into pieces like this. It's so sad to see, but I love this highlighter because it's so bright and intense and you actually don't need a lot. Just pick up a little bit of the powder, so top of my cheekbones like this. Make sure you blend it very well because otherwise it will just leave a straight streak on my nose bridge, along my nose bridge, tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, very lightly, and on the other side. It's very intense, as you can see. Make sure you blend it very well, and then you can take a look at what I have going on and see if I want to add more blush, if I want to add anything else, fix anything. Okay, I'm gonna powder my face again one more time very quickly. And apply a generous amount of a hydrating finishing spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, one of my favorites. I also love the MAC Prep and Prime MAC Fix Plus. These two are my favorites when it comes to a hydrating finishing spray. And then we'll wait for it to dry. I am feeling a little bit more blush today, so I am going to go with the Glossier Cloud Paint in Puff. It's this very cute baby pink. I have quite a few of these blushes. I just love liquid blushes. I just love this kind of application where the product requires you to use your fingers. It's just more interactive and more fun and you just feel like you're the painter. I think that's the whole concept behind Glossier when they designed this cloud paint. Okay, in terms of products that I bring to touch up during the day, I love this Kosas compact powder. It's the Cloud Set in Comfy. I just have this cute little sponge. It's just an old sponge that just happened to sit perfectly inside. I find that this powder, it helps mattifying my face instantly without making my face looking cakey. Love and highly recommend the Kosas powder. And then I would just bring along the lipstick of the day. So this is the Merit Beauty's lip. Okay, I moved you to a different corner so I could show you my makeup better. This is pretty much me, my signature makeup look at this point. Very bronzy with good amount of blush, highlighter, and a very neutral eye look. And neutral lip shade. I have a few things to catch up with you guys, but first I want to show you my outfit. Drinking my Earl Grey tea at the moment. Let me zoom you out. So this is a black little crop top with a crisscross back. It's Lulu Studio. They are a French brand and I got this one secondhand from the Real. It came in the perfect condition. Size extra small, so it's slightly on a smaller size, but I kind of like enjoy wearing little crop top here and there, especially when paired with something very high-waisted. These shorts are from Collie Studios. They are very high-waisted, very tight up here at the waist, but kind of flared out, which give an illusion of me wearing a skirt, which I really love. There are pockets in the front here and the 2 pockets in the back. For this portion of the video, I want to sit down and catch you up on a few things. But first, I want to show you my cute little tea mug. This is from Hasami Porcelain. I'm pretty sure I got it on sale on the Essence website a few years ago. I also got gifted 2 Hasami Porcelain plates from one of my dearest friends as requested, because I always tell my friends what I like, and if they want to get me something for my birthday, it's either gift cards or the things in my wish list. So the 2 plates that I got gifted, they were so beautiful. They are in the same kind of finish like this mug that I have here. Unfortunately, they broke during the moving process, and I am just incredibly saddened by it. But yeah. First, I want to show you a PR gift that I got in the mail last week. This is from Prada Beauty. This is sent over by a different PR company. I peeked inside and I already know what it is. The Prada Paradox perfume. And this is the 50 milliliter bottle. I am not going to open this bottle today because I want to save this and give this to my mom the next time when I see her. I actually have this perfume sent by a different PR company sometimes last year. This is what the Prada Paradox perfume looks like. I am holding the 90 milliliter bottle, so it's slightly bigger than what I was sent here. It comes in this iconic triangle Prada bottle with the Prada logo in the front and the Prada logo at the cap. The keynotes are Neroli Bud, White Amber, and White Musk. I also have the Prada Paradox Intense perfume. This is a 50 milliliter bottle. In case you don't know, the entire Prada Paradox range is refillable, and I actually got sent the refillable bottle with this cute little bottle. And again, 1 refillable bottle like this equals to 2 of these. It is also a warm floral scent, very similar to the regular Prada Paradox, but this one keynotes are jasmine, amber, and moss. I'm gonna hold the 2 together so you can see. If you're looking for a warm floral scent, I highly recommend the Prada Paradox for the spring and summertime. And for the fall and winter, go for the Prada Paradox Intense. I do think that the Prada Paradox Intense is just a tad bit better in terms of longevity and just the scent overall. Personally, I reach for this more often than this lighter version. I will link everything that I've mentioned in this video in the description box below. They are available on Sephora, Ulta, and Macy's. Next, I want to show you the newest bag that I have added to my collection. This is the St. Agni woven shoulder bag in the black colorway. It also comes in brown, but because I have a few brown shoulder bags already and I have been looking for something more casual, something that is woven leather to wear for the spring and summertime. Yeah, I decided to go with this one. And here's everything that I have currently in my bag. Again, there is no zipper. There's a magnetic snap button here, but it rarely closes. But I don't have a problem with it because this is such a small bag and so convenient. I love that it opens all the way and it fits all my daily essentials. First off, I have my notebook, diary, planner. It is the MD Paper 365 page notebook. I also got a cover for it and it comes with this pen or pencil holder. Right now, I am very enjoying journaling or just simply writing with my HB pencil. I got this pencil along with the pencil sharpener at the 7-Eleven store inside the airport in Japan when I had a layover flying from Vietnam back to the US. Next, I have my sunglasses. Right now, I am wearing my Phoebe Philo Peak sunglasses a lot. I always make sure to have a little fabric piece here so that I could wipe all my makeup off from the sunglasses, but this is what these look like. Very angular and chic. Next, I have this French claw clip that I actually got from a vintage store in Greenpoint, Brooklyn called Mirth. Very convenient because I love just pulling my hair back out of my face when I have to do chores, when I cook, when I clean, and yeah, just very handy. And I always make sure to have one in my bag all times. I have my Celine card holder, a cute little wallet, and this is what it looks like inside. My New York City ID, some credit cards in here, and some receipts. Okay, next in my bag I have this nylon mesh pouch from Muchi. So I was invited to attend the Muchi store reopening on 5th Avenue, and they had a 15% off discount everything that day, so I had to take advantage of it and got myself a few things for the kitchen. And I also picked up this. It is so perfect for what I have been looking for. Love the zipper, it slides so smoothly, and I actually love the compartments that are in here. So one side I keep some of my cash, and the other side I have my New York Public Library card and boba cards, as well as the percent Arabica cards that I need to redeem pretty soon because I have enough points to get myself a free cup of coffee. I love this Spanish latte. I have my portable charger for my iPhone. I have an eraser as well as a pencil sharpener just because I have been writing with my pencils a lot. And then my compact, which is the Kosas Cloud Set in Comfy. There's also a small round sponge inside just in case I need to touch up my makeup and I don't have my brush with me. This is the Hourglass brush that I love so much. It's like fits comfortably at the corners of my face, and yeah, don't think I can live without this brush. Next I have the Merit Beauty lipstick in Slip. I love this color on me. It's like my lip but better color. It's like a brown 90s neutral lip. Very hydrating as well. I also have my headphones just in case I need to edit videos on the go or listen to music or listen to a podcast. I have the Dior Rosy Glow 001 Pink Blush. Love the shade. And this is the last item. It is my Muchi pen. So yeah, that is everything that I have in my St. Agni bag. This is what the inside looks like. It is fabric or cotton lined, but it's just because it's lined with this kind of like soft touch material, so it doesn't feel cheap at all. And there's also a leather piece or compartment with the St. Agni logo. I hope that you could see. This is the St. Agni bag empty, what it looks like. And initially I was a tad bit disappointed because it wasn't as heavy and sturdy as I had hoped. However, it grows on me very quickly and I have been reaching for it actually every day. Yeah, it's just a perfect little shoulder bag, perfect for the spring and summer season. Next, let's chat about YouTube. I think I really enjoyed the process so far, and the 10 AM every Sunday upload schedule seems to work out because I have been able to pre-film and edit during the week and get the video done before the Sunday deadline. So far I'm pretty happy, and I think it's something that I can stick with on a consistent schedule in at least for now. If you are one of the fellow YouTube video content creator, please let me know if any of the music subscription services worth it. Right now I'm looking at the Epidemic Sound YouTube music subscription and Artlist.io. I have been using Thematic, which is Michelle Phan's company that she started. I'm not sure if she's still a part of the company. And SoundCloud used to be the place where people discovered new music. I really enjoyed SoundCloud many years ago, but they don't really have good free music available to download anymore. This kind of sucks. And in fact, last week when I finally got done editing my video, I did make sure that the songs that I picked were copyright free. I uploaded the video twice to YouTube, edited all the subtitle, description and everything, and found out I have a copyright flag on it, and it is so annoying. So yeah, I am looking at a music subscription service to sign up for, and if you have any experience with it, I am definitely a more chill, slow vlog type of content creator. So yeah, let me know if any of those music subscription services was it for you. I think that is it for this week's video. I hope that you enjoy the content that I have put up so far, and I hope that you enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my newsletter, which I write and send to you guys weekly on Substack. It's called Ants List. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and read my blog. I will see you on next week's video. Bye!